Welcome to yet another video, where we learn into the darkest crevices of a narcissist's psyche. Brace yourselves, for the discourse that awaits is nothing short of an intellectual whirlwind, one that not only lays bare the vulnerabilities of the narcissist, but also leaves their loyal entourage teetering on the precipice of chaos. As we commence, allow me to extend my heartfelt gratitude for your unwavering presence on this extraordinary voyage. Your support is the cornerstone upon which our shared odyssey thrives, and it is a privilege to have you rejoin our ranks. For those who have recently discovered this channel, welcome. Take a moment to introduce yourself, casting a glimmer of your personal odyssey in the comments section below. And while you're at it, ensure you're well informed for the exhilarating odyssey ahead by subscribing and activating the notification bell. Now, let us delve into how to usher enduring disquiet into a narcissist's existence. However, it is paramount to understand that the effectiveness of these stratagems may oscillate depending on the circumstances. The manner in which you convey your thoughts holds immense significance, equal to the content itself. When engaging with a narcissist, consider the energy you emit, as it can have a profound impact. Maintain composure and exude an air of indifference at all times. Treat the interaction as a formal business negotiation, irrespective of the narcissist's identity. Refrain from resorting to sarcasm, disrespect, or resorting to petty jibes. Reject engagement and withhold any response to their deliberate provocations. Bear in mind that narcissists tend to exhibit a lack of authentic emotions. Critical analysis of any contradictory or nonsensical statements becomes essential. Avoid wasting precious time and energy by engaging in battles or catering to their whims. In dealing with toxic individuals such as narcissists, it is vital to recognize that you are essentially contending with an emotionally stunted child. They display self-centered tendencies, harbor a sense of entitlement, and possess deep-seated emotional issues. They will go to great lengths to provoke, manipulate, hurt, and obtain their desired outcomes. They readily distort reality, manipulate others' perceptions, and bend circumstances to suit their narratives, always emerging victorious. When sufficiently provoked and driven, they will stop at nothing to exact revenge, resorting to any means necessary to achieve their goals. Armed with this knowledge, you can prioritize your well-being and devise effective self-care strategies. Narcissists lack a fundamental understanding of right and wrong due to their absence of empathy and conscience. They excel at assuming either hero or victim roles, leaving no stone unturned to solidify these identities. Tragically, they are seldom held accountable for the chaos they create or the pain they inflict, shielded by their distorted mindset. They masterfully rewrite history and conjure elaborate stories to serve their twisted notions. Deception, manipulation, and concealment of crucial truths are their tools. Approaching a narcissist with love and compassion will not elicit the desired response. Kindness and care will not alter their behaviors. Do not waste time attempting to mend the relationship with narcissists or practicing tolerance and patience. Such efforts prove futile. Normal conversations that would bring laughter and connection among healthy individuals fall flat with narcissists. It is time to discard those futile endeavors. What you truly need is to embrace the opposite of your current approach. To repel their attention, it may seem counterintuitive, but adopt a stern countenance and present a flat and disinterested demeanor devoid of emotion. Concise and direct verbal assertions become your most effective means of communication. For instance, firmly state, "Not at this moment," "I'm sorry, but I cannot assist you," or "That is not feasible, I will not comply with your request." Indifference towards their words becomes your shield as you emphasize that their opinions hold no value to you. The word "no" stands alone, requiring no further explanation or validation. If their ego persists in probing, a simple response of "I've already addressed your question" suffices. Eventually, silence reigns supreme, rendering their words powerless as you become impervious to any argument. Adopting this new approach may necessitate adjustment and practice. Familiarize yourself with delivering factual statements devoid of emotional context, projecting unwavering assertiveness. Neutrality and fairness should guide your speech. Find peace as you acclimate to the discomfort of complete silence. Take a deep breath after firmly uttering a resolute no and allow the ensuing awkwardness to serve its purpose. Once you have delivered a clear and concise message, maintain your composure. Let silence assume its raw power. Assert control over yourself and embrace the profound impact of quietude. Rest assured that you are simply presenting facts and treating the exchange as a transaction devoid of emotional engagement. You can acknowledge their perspective by saying, "I understand what you mean," or simply state, "I'm listening," signaling your intent to provide an update or respond in due course. After delivering a calm and straightforward remark, allow silence to take its rightful place. Non-sarcastic and flat responses possess a striking effectiveness. Grave silence pervades the space following a brief and precise statement. Harness the power of silence as a potent tool to navigate the treacherous terrain of the narcissist's ego. Discover the far-reaching impact of silence and learn to wield this unparalleled force. Once you grow accustomed to the discomfort it may evoke, its potency surpasses any mere arrangement of words. Master the art of employing this power, especially when confronting a destructive narcissist. Strive for clarity in your communication, showcasing your unwavering autonomy and free will. Assert that your presence is reserved solely for matters of paramount importance. It is crucial to safeguard your life from external control. This notion remains non-negotiable and unattainable as long as a narcissist contemplates exerting influence over you. Witness the crumbling of their illusion as silence follows your resolute message, leaving them powerless. While the term "wonderful" may occasionally serve as an option, recognize that it may not always be the optimal choice. If you deem it appropriate, feel free to embrace it. Its impact holds no sway over me. No further words need to be exchanged. Allow fate to take its course. Alternatively, firmly state, "No, that scenario will never come to pass," affirming your unwavering stand. As the narcissist realizes their inability to gain control over you, their facade crumbles. This is the definitive method to liberate yourself entirely from their pernicious influence. Building an amicable bond with narcissists proves challenging and often painful, given their notorious resilience. During the initial stages of idealization, when love bombing is used to sway you, they exude charisma and shower you with praise. However, once the honeymoon phase ends, their true nature emerges, and they default to disagreeing with whatever you say. When faced with their predictable response of "I disagree," confidently counter with, "You couldn't be more mistaken. Your intention is deception." No further words need to follow. Alternatively, politely ask them to reiterate their statement, effectively challenging their irrational and undeniably false behavior. Maintain your composure and calmly request clarification. By persisting in their statement, they inadvertently acknowledge it. Remember, silence and firm boundaries serve as your most powerful tools when dealing with narcissistic individuals. Stand strong, embody an unwavering spirit as you take charge of your own destiny. If a narcissist recently expressed something blatantly false, it serves as a clear indicator of their deceitful nature. Respond assertively with statements like, "Consider whether you can even hear yourself speak when the truth eludes you." Take a moment to reflect on what you just said. You may get away with it this time, but don't make it a habit. Silence then reigns supreme. Pointing out their fallacy forces them to confront their own folly, potentially triggering self-awareness and, in rare cases, even remorse. Providing them with an opportunity to rectify the situation, you also sternly warn them of the consequences that await repeated rudeness and dishonesty. Exclusion from your life. They are well aware of the impending repercussions upon hearing these admonitions. Narcissists often relent or withdraw. The key lies in conveying your message with utmost clarity, using concise words. Maintain composure, refraining from losing your temper. There is no need for explosive anger or displays of sadness. Silence becomes your shield, obviating the need for explanations or justifications. Maintain a firm and composed demeanor at all times. Take a deep breath and regain your composure. Asking, "Are you okay?" can effectively capture the attention of a perpetually negative or defensive narcissist. Anticipate a hostile response and respond nonchalantly with, "Oh, and if you want. If you're fine with it, then so be it." Reinforce that the incident will not recur. Your point has been made with clarity, leaving no further words necessary. This communicates that you are closely observing their behavior, and it needs to be addressed unless they are utterly oblivious. The message has been effectively delivered. Narcissists, with their disregard for others' feelings and their tendency to spread rumors, are well-known characters. Yet beneath their facade, they often experience an underlying restlessness. Conversely, individuals lacking self-assurance exhibit a persistent curiosity about others, even if their information is entirely incorrect. In such situations, it is acceptable to assert, "That's none of my concern," when discussing private or distressing matters concerning someone else's life. These matters should be kept private, allowing the ensuing quiet to wield its influence and permit the idea to settle. When a narcissist displays aggression and utters casual phrases like, "That is intriguing," or "I understand why you might be angry," in such instances, it is up to you to decide how to proceed. Remember, your choice to believe or perceive things has no bearing on me whatsoever. Reflect on it or voice your thoughts. Simply state, "We can converse when you feel better," and make your exit. Alternatively, suggest, "Let's put an end to this before it escalates further," or employ a similar approach. Leave the scene and distance yourself. That's it. The conversation concludes here. Boom, it's as simple as that. Now let's discuss how to handle the supposedly kind and caring associates of a narcissist who often act as flying monkeys, loyal minions, weak leaders, or intimidated followers. If you've experienced the pain caused by someone with a self-absorbed persona, you know exactly who I'm referring to. When a narcissist attempts to showcase kindness or care, acknowledge their efforts with a compliment. Respond with something like, "The decisions I make for my own well-being and safety have no connection to you. Thank you nonetheless." Silence reigns and no further words need to be exchanged. Alternatively, assert, "I've already made it clear that I don't wish to discuss this matter with you. I would greatly appreciate it if you respected my privacy." You can also use phrases like, "I'm at a loss for words," or "I prefer a more passive approach." Clearly declare the topic of conversation off limits. There is no room for negotiation. Regardless of the words you choose, it remains crucial to communicate with respect and integrity, maintaining a professional and emotionless tone while delivering a concise and unwavering message. Narcissists quickly recognize and test boundaries in their interactions with you. Apply similar methods even in less significant scenarios, allowing you to exude confidence and certainty, regardless of the stakes involved. We appreciate and value your feedback, and we encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section. If you desire more insightful videos, consider subscribing to our channel and clicking the bell icon to receive notifications. Thank you for dedicating time to reflect on these ideas.